Israel's war on Gaza live. Local authorities report central Gaza massacre. Israeli army shelling of residential homes in central Gaza killed at least 40 Palestinians, local authorities say, adding that they hold the U.S. administration, in addition to Israel, responsible for the ongoing crimes. We call on the free world to immediately put an end to this war of extermination that the Israeli army is waging against civilians. Gaza's government media office. With Western donors freezing funds, the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, says it has reached breaking point during a time of unprecedented humanitarian needs in Gaza. Gaza's health ministry reports that Israeli forces have re-entered the besieged Nasser Hospital in Khan Younis after withdrawing from it briefly amid deteriorating conditions at the medical center. At least 29,410 Palestinians have been killed, and 69,465 injured in Israeli attacks on Gaza since October 7th. The revised death toll in Israel from the October 7th attacks stands at 1,139. IMF says Egypt needs every comprehensive support package amid Gaza pressures. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, has said that talks with Egyptian officials over a loan program to support the country through its current economic challenges, not least pressures from the situation in Gaza, are making good progress. The IMF and Egyptian authorities are currently carrying out a review of Cairo's existing $3 billion loan. IMF spokesperson Julie Kozak said there is a need for a very comprehensive support package for Egypt due to the challenges posed by the expected entry of refugees into Egypt from Gaza. We're working very closely with both the Egyptian authorities and their partners to ensure that Egypt does not have any residual financing needs, and also to ensure that the program is able to ensure macroeconomic and financial stability in Egypt, she said. Netanyahu unveils plan for Israel's control of post-war Gaza. Report The Times of Israel reports that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has presented a plan for the future of Gaza after Israel's war on the Palestinian territory has concluded. The plan envisions the installation of local officials, with no links to countries or entities who support terrorism, to administer the Palestinian enclave. According to the newspaper, the Israeli military will maintain an indefinite freedom to operate throughout the entire Gaza Strip, a military presence that is described as an intermediate-term principle. Israel will also continue with its plan to establish a buffer zone on the Palestinian side of the Gaza Strip's border with Israel, which will remain in place as long as there is a security need for it, the Times reports. Netanyahu's plan also describes the complete demilitarization of Gaza beyond what is required for the needs of maintaining public order. The plan makes no mention of involvement from the Palestinian Authority, whom Netanyahu has previously said will not be part of a future post-war Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's center visits the Gaza Strip during a temporary truce between Hamas and Israel on November 26, 2023, Avi Ohayon/GPO/handout via Reuters. Watch, Ireland to ICJ. Israel has exceeded reasonable use of force. Representatives from Ireland have argued before the International Court of Justice that Israel's actions following the October 7th Hamas attacks have exceeded reason. In their argument at the hearing examining the legal consequences of Israel's decades-long occupation of Palestinian land, Ireland added that it was dismayed by the current violence unfolding in Gaza and its wider implications for the peace process.